Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm going to go over here. I guess a ding, 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 ding. Oh, you don't want to be in the shadows, huh? Ding, ding, ding. Oh. Oh, I'm got a bad back, like an old person. I'm old now. That happened. One day, you're old.
Once upon a time, you're old. Wasn't old. Once you weren't old, eh?
Once I wasn't old, now I'm old. You're only getting older. I'm still young.
You can tell you're old because when you move, you go, ugh.
We have a new friend who, for some reason, really likes to bring up that the fact that, or they're not the fact, but they're just like, I'm old, but I'm older than them. And what am I going to do about that? What do you do? You're not old. I'm old. Everybody's old. My grandma's always saying that she was old.
Wait, how are you old if I'm older than you? That doesn't make sense. I'm not old.
Yeah, I'm not old.
I'm not old.
Why are you saying that about me? That's what my grandmother would always say when she was old.
Oh. Only one utensil?
One of us got chopsticks.
Do you want chopsticks? Or do you use a fork?
I usually do use a fork, but what do you usually call?
I usually use chopsticks.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. She knows.
I'm not usually holding a mic in my hand.
They know. She knows.
Yeah.
There's chopsticks in the thing.
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh, we only got chopsticks and a fork. One of us is going to have to use the chopsticks.
I always get chopsticks, yeah.
Chopsticks, like, are hard to eat rice with to me.
Well, you know, not everything's meant to be easy all the time. You know?
You're going for the challenge?
It's kind of nice to have a little bit of challenge every once in a while.
I guess I do kind of shove this food right into my face really quickly.
It's basically, you're not trying to pick up individual grains of rice. You are sort of like putting them together to shovel it, but
yeah,
definitely not as good of a shoveler as a fork, but
I always thought that there was some kind of irony in the difficulty of rice and chopsticks. And it seems like chopsticks is for Asian food, and for rice-oriented food, and then you eat with the chopsticks. It's like, wow, it's like the last thing I want to be eating with chopsticks. I think I want to be eating chopsticks. I want to be eating chicken nuggets.
If the rice sticks together pretty good, you can just actually like grab chunks of it though.
Yeah.
So it's I get it. I also think it helps you eat slower, which is I think healthier.
Yeah, I really shove food in my face probably too quickly.
Yeah. Look at this. See? Big chunk of rice. Yeah. Oh, I just dropped it. Yeah.
We're back here. You were here yesterday.
Well, I was?
Yeah. And I was here yesterday.
On Monday?
Monday, yeah. Now it's like going back around. It was kind of, I mean, I didn't just wake up. I didn't do anything else either. Sometimes I do do the program, and then I go home and sleep and then come back and do the program again. And it's like I didn't do any other activities really between the two things other than go home and come back.
Yeah.
Which I guess counts, especially now that I'm going across town and stuff. But sometimes I have all the stuff that I did. Like, remember yesterday?
There's a lot of things. I don't even know if you got through everything.
I don't think I did really get through everything yesterday because I
think you hit the bullet points because you were making sure to mention it, but you didn't get to like really talk about it.
Yeah. I think it was because it was like nighttime. Like last night I did the show at the nighttime. The day before that I did it in the morning.
That's
so
a
I
lot
had
of ground to cover.
An extra 12 hours. The normal usually 24 hours, but that one was like another. So, and then like it's not the morning, it's like the afternoon today. But like.
And you usually work too on those days, so you didn't have to work, so you had more life.
Yeah. Yeah, now I still haven't gone back to work. But it's like now yesterday I was here and then went home and come back, so. But probably something. after the program. And yesterday we were talking to James and Heather and Andrew, who's James's friend.
Not your brother.
Not my brother. Another Andrew. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going.
I think I turned the TV down slightly when I was sitting in front of it because it was blasting my ears.
My brother's name is Andrew, and now this is my mom. Maybe it's an impression of my mom, but she was, Andrew!
Like, that's how you say the name Andrew.
Yeah. So now...
It's like a pronunciation more than like a... Yeah.
Makes me want to yell at anybody. My mom was a yeller, even if she wasn't mad. Whenever she would get mad, yell even more. You think you don't have a place to go once you yell, but she did. She had levels of yelling, but then it's just like, come and eat dinner. Eat dinner! But yeah, I was trying to get him, trying to get that guy to get the vaccine, and it's awkward at the very end. That was like the last thing that happened.
He didn't really talk after that.
Yeah. Like, I feel it's like, I'm being like the police or something, or I don't know, I don't want to go that far, but like authoritative or something.
Yeah.
Like listen to what the government says. Get that vaccine.
I think like he said the thing that is like the classic not getting the vaccine thing.
I don't know what's in there.
I don't know what's in there. And it's like that also means like I'm like looking for more information.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if many of the people who are not getting the vaccine are like actually basing it off of information. I think they're waiting for someone to tell them what to do. And I think maybe they just need someone in their life to say, go get the vaccine right now.
Well, that's what I did.
So hopefully that's true. I don't know it's true, but that seems like maybe that's true.
Yeah. So that was a little weird. But
Hi, nice to meet you. Go get the vaccine.
With the vaccine, and then I told him not to, I told James not to, like, meet up with them unless he got the...
Yeah.
And now that's, I guess you're supposed to say that when they're not right there also.
Yeah.
Like, James can say no to this person and they get the vaccine. James not going to do that, but, yeah. That was something yesterday. After the program, you give me a ride to my new residence out there in Lacey, to my grandma's house. And so like I was going to all these movies. I went to like 4 movies. Well, this like weird. I think the whole world experienced this like 3 months kind of where we're kind of like. I didn't do everything. Like I still haven't been going to bars and stuff, but I did go like 4 movies. And I guess I'm riding the bus now, but I was like, it's all free for all. Like
riding the bus, going to the store.
Yeah, I'm like, we're done. Wow, we're done. From like maybe like May till only like maybe 2 weeks ago, basically. We're like, it's all done. We're all done.
Like people at my work, almost everyone except for me and one other coworker are all unmasked. They all were like working without masks.
I was still working with a mask the whole time, but me too. And in fact, I think I was the only one for a couple of weeks there. Like some of them took a while to, like, when they first said that we didn't need to wear them, and then like maybe a few people took them off, and then like slowly everybody, except for me, wasn't wearing a mask.
Yep.
And now we're all back to the masks. But I was going to movies and doing all that stuff, and I was like really looking forward to going to the movies. It was one of my favorite things to do. So I guess it still is. It was pretty awesome. I really did have a good time in the movies when I did get to go. I was like, wow.
We went one time and we had to sit in the very front of the theater.
Yeah.
And it kind of like hurt my neck a little bit, but it was still really fun.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was loud. It was big.
Yeah. Really, it's like maybe my favorite thing. Just like sitting there doing the thing.
It was not the greatest, but it was still one of the greatest experiences.
Yeah. Like there's not much else I'd rather be doing. Um, but then I got like this like 5.1 surround sound system for my home because of now I'm just like streaming or whatever. They're doing all these streaming movies. But when I'm at home, it's like just not focused. I'm not focused on the movie. I'm pausing the movie sometimes. Or I'm like talking, or I'm like, looking at like maybe playing a video game or something, or
Yeah.
getting up to get a snack, all this stuff. It's loud and stuff, but it's just not, you're not there to do the thing. It's hard to sit down and like focus. I started watching like a drama last night. I guess Brendan Fraser is making a comeback or something.
Yeah.
But I
All
watched
the '90s kids like now really want Brendan Fraser in every movie again. He was in every movie for a while.
Yeah. So I was watching the new Brendan Fraser movie, but I watched it for like 20 minutes, and then I was like, I haven't been listening to what's going on. It's like the whole movie was kind of talking. And then after like 20 minutes of watching this movie of people talking, I realized that I was spaced out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't know what was happening.
I didn't know what was happening. I was like, who are these people? What's going on? Like, they've been talking a lot. But there's no explosions and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I
So-
still feel like you can just like count that as the new beginning of the movie. I've watched a lot. Back when I was doing you're now doing all the capturing.
yeah.
But when I was doing the capturing, a lot of times I would capture the movie, stop the record like on the computer, but let the tape keep going,
Watch the second half of the movie.
and then just watch like whatever the movie was that the movie or the program taped over. But you just like start an hour into the movie, so like almost all the setup has already happened, and then you're just like pretty much there for the like basically the end of the movie, the climax or
Yeah.
whatever, where everything's resolved or like things start going crazy. Then it's not the same, but it's definitely usually you can figure it out because you're like there's not really that much complexity going on in any movie in general.
Yeah. But I ended up turning it off because I like forgot, and then I went back and watched like 5-minute YouTube videos or something. Through the program, you just like watch it space out real hard. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Like, are you listening to what I'm saying? Because you shouldn't be. You should just be like hearing like rah 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 rah, and then you space out. And I guess you don't need a new episode to do that, but that's the thing. Or like with like some other things like the books. I've been reading these books, and I didn't read for a long time because of school. But now I realize if you read the book, and then when you're done reading, you don't need to know what happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. About
It's like,
reading.
well, I did it. But it's like up in your mind, because you like go see a movie, or if you're like watching a movie you've seen before, and you say, okay, sit down and tell me every single beat of this movie. You're like, well, I don't know. I don't know every single beat of the movie. But like, if you watch the movie, you know it all.
Yeah. I do like having people. There's a lot of movies I haven't watched because of my upbringing, and then so a lot of times people were like, "Oh, you haven't seen this movie," and then I have them tell me what the plot is. Like that's how I watched The Mummy. I just had someone tell me the plot of The Mummy starring Brendan Fraser, and it was really a nice little story.
Yeah.
And then eventually I did see The Mummy, and I'm not sure I enjoyed it more in the movie form. I think I really enjoyed just having someone kind of like haphazardly walking me through the plot, like
Yeah.
telling me, like,
That's like the watching movies at home or watching the movie in the theater. Like if you're watching, like I set up the 5.1 surround sound system. It's pretty nice in a way, but it's kind of like if you're watching stuff at home, it's like you're just like trying to absorb the story, and like maybe you're not trying to be immersed in the experience. And it doesn't, like, even if you have that surround sound system, it's just like not the same as just like being like, whoa, this is a crazy time. Like you gotta like actually watch the movie.
Yeah. Although I would argue maybe, like if I came over to your house and then we watched a movie, I'd probably have a closer experience to the movie theater than you would, maybe.
Yeah.
Because you're in your own living room and I'm like coming there. You don't usually get to watch it in that space on that screen and with that like sound system, so it'd be like, whoa, it's like the movie, I'm immersed.
Yeah. Well,
Possibly.
they're canceling like the Apple Theater back up,
Yeah.
and they're gonna do like Napoleon Dynamite and a bunch of other stuff, but they already canceled it again.
Canceled Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah, or postponed it.
Oh wow.
Like I think it was supposed to be maybe even like in 2020 or like whatever. And then
I
they
thought they were gonna have like the guy, Napoleon Dynamite.
They were, yeah.
guy.
But he lives like in Idaho anyway, so it's only like maybe like a 5-hour drive or something. But he like they postponed it again, even though they postponed it till like, and then they brought it back and they're like, we're doing it, it's back. And they're like, nope. And then they're doing that with a lot of other things too.
It's honestly the worst part of the whole thing, honestly. I mean, maybe you've seen this already, but the whole like flipping back and forth, it's literally the worst way to do this.
Yeah.
It's like the least effective safety-wise, and it's also like the least fun life-wise. Because then you're getting people who are not doing it. Because they're like, hey, weren't we just going to all the bars and like everything's open, right? Like it's all fine. I don't have to wear a mask. I haven't been wearing a mask for months.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're like, oh, I think it's safe. It's probably safe, everybody. It's like, is it safe? Like, why do you think it's safe?
It's even my living situation, like kicked us out till something like the
Ooh, the worst part.
in the calm time, like we got a calm time, like get out. Now that it's like the calm time, it seems like it's kind of, is it over? I don't know. Now there's no food. As I'm eating food.
There's no food. Oh, I'm stuffing your face.
Well, yeah, so I made it home, watched like some of that movie, but didn't get all the way through it. And then I probably a little bit of YouTube. And my brother's got the Switch and and the PS4 too.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
But
You got like that Zelda game? That's what I want to play.
yeah, he's got it. You can play it.
What? Oh, that's crazy. I want to do that.
He's got it.
What are you doing? You playing that?
I tried to play Mario Odyssey, which is like the new one, and I don't know. I feel old again. Like I feel old because my back messed up, but like I like can't watch. I can't even like see what's happening. There's like the graphics are so fancy that I can't really like tell what's going on. Like.
Isn't that the one with the hat? He's got some kind of magic hat or something?
Yeah, you like can throw your hat at like anything in the whole world and like interact with in the world, and you run around doing all this stuff, and like the game looks like a Pixar movie or something, like you know, it's like really fancy graphics. But then it's like I can't like there's like shadows and all this stuff, and I can't like see what's going on. Cause I think if I'm running under a shadow, it makes me think that like something is happening in the game. But it's just like shadow effects or something.
Oh.
And it's like I'm trying to like jump across a platform. The platform's like got a shadow on it. I'm like, is that shadow a thing in the game, or is this a shadow? And they like remade Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 with like really fancy graphics and lots of shadows. Like this makes like all shadows. So there's a way to put a bunch of shadows in here and make the game really fancy. Because then you like your character like goes through the light, like the there's like a light in the. It's like I guess lights. I'm talking about lights and shadow. I guess shadows and lights are one thing.
Yeah, they're tied together.
But like there's like a window with like a beam of light, and then you're like skating on the game. You go through the light, and then it looks really crazy. It's like lighting the guy, like it looks like you're there. But then I can't tell what's going on because there's too much lighting going on.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it's weird because like we're experiencing this part of the timeline with a lot of like already learning how to play games, how to recognize images that are like simplified because of technology.
Yeah.
But then there's like other people who are starting here, and this is like they're like learning and experiencing this from that point. So it's like their baseline is like at some kind of highly complex visual zone.
Yeah.
And also like the control schemes evolved like organically from system to system, and now they're like at this place where you like learn how to do this. But I find myself more and more going back to the stuff I played in a young time. I just started playing this other thing called NetHack. You ever played NetHack?
No.
It's like because I didn't have like video games, I had computers. It's basically a game that started out as like a text game, not like text adventure where you write, but every like icon on the keyboard is like a different thing. Like your character is the @ sign. And you like move around like an ASCII universe basically.
Yeah.
I'm actually playing the next level up from it, but basically it's like the most rudimentary graphics, and like you have to really imagine, and you're using all the keyboard, and it makes very little sense if you've like not already played it.
Yeah.
But somehow it's like more understandable to me than the new stuff. Although I do want to play Zelda because it's connected to my past. I guess that's the same with Mario. It's like
yeah, I'll play Mario. This is like a lot. Maybe I'll get you. I don't know if I'm gonna play it all through.
Don't give it up. You know, you did the Galaxy. Remember that?
Yeah, I like Galaxy. Yeah. But this one, and it literally hurts my eyes. I'm like, like,
ow, ow,
yeah.
ow.
I'm like getting pain in my eyes. I had like
honking.
Yeah. I had to turn it off. I gotta go eat. I gotta pills, so I'm gonna, like I can't eat if I eat more than half of my food. It's just I got a strategy.
I ate all my pills. I ate all my food.
Yeah. Last time I had Far East, I ate it all, and then I ate my pills on top of it, and I don't know if it affected me in any other ways. I'm still trying to do this thing where I'm like trying to monitor my feelings and my health.
Yeah, have you been recording it on the program? Like, what's your feelings?
How do I feel health-wise? It's really hard to know. There's a lot of factors, like sleep. I think it's more. Definitely, sleep is way more affecting. I mean, I haven't noticed any effect from these pills. But if I don't sleep, that's bad.
Yeah.
Or if it's like hot out. Basically, I don't feel any different from the pills.
Huh.
Maybe they're supposed to be preventative or something, though. Not
Probably
like
the echinacea is. You're getting that echinacea today?
I'm gonna eat one echinacea, and maybe I'll eat one a week or something.
I think you gotta eat them in, like eat them every day for 1 week at a time, and then take a week or two off.
All right. Well, I'm eating it today anyway. All right.
Well, maybe I'll get up too, because otherwise we're in a bit of a jam.
The ding 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 ding. Dig it. Dig it.
Hey, the entertainer.
You can call that number up there. It's 360-364-384. You can get on the meet. Nobody's on the meet. Let me get all these messages. I know that we have a lot of Mark messages and a lot of Yellow Fella messages that I also didn't listen to yesterday. We did about, oh wow. We did about 30 or 22 minutes over there. That's good.
Is like 15 minutes about average?
15 minutes is about average. Makes sense that it'd be another, just like 5 minutes with you saying stuff also.
Egging you on, yeah.
Egging me on, or just, you're also saying things.
That's true, yeah. You say a thing, I say a thing.
The
That's
conversation.
The program.
That's what Mark is like. Yeah, I like the show. It's like a conversation.
Very similar to that.
Here goes.
Yeah, if you call the number.
Oh yeah, Yellowfell left a lot more messages.
Oh wow. Yellowfellow is right in the descriptions for the YouTube, right?
He was for a while, but it's easy to fall off. I kind of told him. I was like, you can start doing that, but I doubt you'll do it. And then once you like miss, that's the theory of the program, though. It's like once you miss something.
If you miss a day. So you haven't missed a day yet.
Yeah. So then you're like, well, I missed that day. Well, I could keep doing.
Well, every time you miss a day, it doubles your effort. You're like, okay, whoops, now I have to do 2 of what I just did.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't feel like doing 2 of that today. That's a lot. And then the next day, it's like, whoa, I got to do 3 of that. It's too much. And then like,
You want any pills?
sometimes, yeah, I'll take some pills. What should I have?
I got fish.
Sure, I'll take fish.
Fish pills.
Take 1 fish.
I take 2.
I think 1 is fine for me.
All right. And I got vitamin E.
Yeah.
You want one of these?
Okay.
Okay.
What are the best ones? Like what's like?
I think
if
D.
you had
Well,
D?
but I also heard like D is good, but I heard that you need to like D is like not like taking one.
You gotta build it up in your system.
Yeah. But
You take one of those echinacea. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
The
the
new pill.
Yeah, we're going for the echinacea today.
You ever just pop these pills and just like drink the juice instead?
Nope. I think it'd be gross. Oh, like chew it, like
just pop it.
like
with
a
your teeth. Yeah.
boba.
I used to do that with the vitamin E pills. I think it's just basically like a tasteless oil.
I don't want to try it, and you're making me kind of want to try it, but.
I remember because I used to have something like that. My mom was really good at knowing what the vitamins were and how to use them and stuff. So I would just like say how I felt, and then she would know what vitamin to give me.
That's good.
There's some new stuff. Oregano oil. If you're sick, if you're gonna like feeling sick, take some oregano oil.
I feel like I eat a good amount of oregano.
Oh, that's good.
Like,
You should do that.
In my food.
Yeah. That's an immune booster.
Oh yeah, so it's echinacea and vitamin D
Everything's something.
and vitamin C.
That's the thing you don't realize about food is I guess maybe they like in video games you like eat a food and it gives you an attribute. I feel like real food does that too.
I got fish pills, E, D. I'm out of probiotics though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Gonna have to eat the yogurt.
So I know I got 8 pills. I'm not gonna do the L-theanine is like it makes you relaxed, and maybe I should take it.
Yeah, this is it's a
Is it
difficult
time to relax? Yeah. And I got stuff to do, but. Alright. Here's this Yellowfell message. Maybe we'll call Mark today. I don't know. I'm kind of dreading it. Really.
It's okay. He'll probably be well behaved for a while now.
Hey, I'm in my kitchen, well, in my mom's kitchen, so I'm still house sitting here, and I'm doing some dishes. And I hope that you haven't given up on naming the episodes on YouTube.
No, we were like a week behind, basically.
I hope you haven't given up like me with the synopsis. I think the titles on YouTube, I think that's pretty important. So I hope you're just behind.
Behind.
The synopsises are less important.
I'm basically.
I just realized I would love to help with that. I just don't have the time right now.
You made it up.
Every day is
I'm
hard.
sorry.
Maybe me and Freddie could alternate. There's an idea. What if Freddie wants to also help out with that? Since he is the producer.
What
And
is
me and him could alternate with the episode synopsis.
Might even. Yeah.
That's an idea. Throwing it out there. So,
I guess I can still do that.
I have to pee. I have to urinate. So I'm going to end this message a little short. So you can take care of that.
Thanks,
All
Yellow
right,
Phone.
goodbye.
Well, I don't know about this alternating plan. Maybe it's a good idea. I kind of liked it when he just did it.
It was definitely like they were getting shorter and worser
Oh yeah,
until he stopped. So
it's a nice. I always figure someday someone's gonna get really interested and just go back and do all of them. I guess.
I'm gonna alternate between the Yellow Phone and Mark messages.
Hey, if you don't believe in God,
Oh
I
man.
feel sorry for your ass.
Uh-oh.
But listen, God is the power, God is the energy,
Oh my
God is the method. And if you want to read the book, it's called the Manual of Life, it's called the Bible.
No.
I don't want to be a Bible thumper, but for Pete's sake, come on, we need to get together, the whole world, and be happy. Well, you have to be bad? No, you be happy. Huh.
Yeah.
I wish you guys would be happy.
I'm happy.
God wish you guys would be happy. You guys are God blessed. And you know what?
No, you know, it's like not
We
a
all
good,
love you.
not a good like sign to God when you have like a mental breakdown and start being abusive
Yeah.
and then start talking about God like after that.
Yeah.
So it's like now that I'm connecting, you know, I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk to you, getting really angry.
God.
God.
Wait. Bible thumper, Pete's sake, we need to get together. His first message kind of had this sort of like frightening, drink the Kool-Aid vibe. that I
Yeah.
was worried about.
So did that one.
Yeah.
I know
Like, we're gonna be together forever.
I know you don't go to church, Mark.
Yeah. I feel like I believe in Rebecca's God a little more than I believe in Mark's God.
Allah Akbar.
Hey. So I finished that movie, The Holy Mountain. Really good. It reminds me, now that I mention it, that I want to hear somebody talk about that movie. I want to listen to a YouTube person talking about it, or a podcast, or I want to read some articles about it, because it was out there, and I'm curious what people might have to say about it. Hey, what do you have to say about this movie I watched? What do I have to say about it?
You could be that person.
Good question. It was crazy. That's all I can really say. Oh, I don't want to spoil anything for the viewers and for you. A lot of good visuals. Watch it with Andrew. I feel like I'm moving around. Whenever I'm not at work, I'm moving around in slow motion. We have an uncertain future to look forward to.
Yep.
Seems to be a lot of tension circulating in the world.
Oh yeah, Mark left a lot of messages.
And it's not, you don't think that's true. People get me nervous. But
Mark left a lot of messages that I if I don't agree with them, and then he's gonna, I'm concerned about being abused.
Maybe. I mean, it seems like these messages that
I paused this one.
that Mark is leaving are not. They're like a replacement of the abuse rather than like normal Mark time. I feel like you call
Yeah.
Mark He's like, hey, guy, like, doing the thing.
Yeah.
But then, like, his messages are getting weird.
Yeah.
They used to be like, I'm doing jokes and stuff. And then he was like, oh, I'm abusing you verbally. And now it's like God stuff. I don't know,
Yeah.
it's weird, but it's like not, I feel like calling him is going to be different somehow.
Yeah. Okay. And, what am I gonna do? Make things better. How do I help? I don't think I need to really. I don't think anyone's gonna ever to me doesn't have some like big, final or big and hopeful solutions to any world problems, societal issues. There's a girl that was with my coworkers, or my friends Jet and Mary Beth and their friend. They had a friend over. We were all hanging out after I worked. We worked last night, and she's talking about some YouTuber with anorexia. Some like big time YouTuber with anorexia, like how some people like bullying her.
That's not good. I don't have that extra.
Not care at all. It's driving me
I mean,
insane.
right now.
Stop listening to that.
Next one.
Yep.
Why do you have to say goodbye? We always say hello. You know what? God loves you, I love you, and all our friends love you.
You know, his tone of voice is weird.
Why do you have to say goodbye? Say hello. We love to meet you. You're God blessed, you know? And I hope you have a God blessed evening, and I'm sorry to bother you. I know it's kind of frustrating sometimes. But I just want you to know that God loves you, and we all love you, and you guys are very good, blessed people. Thank you. Listen, I'm not a rapist.
I don't know.
I'm not a murderer.
Are you sure?
I'm not a racist either.
I kind of think you're a racist.
I love all black colored people. You know what I mean? Well, not colored people, but Afro-Americans. Yeah, there's the proper word. You know, we all love you. God loves you. I love you. My friends love you. You're all blessed people. Can't you see that? God loves you and wants you to be comfortable. Why don't we all get together and be friends instead of enemies? I'm not trying to be a Bible thumper. I'm just getting it down to basic reality. We just need to get along. That's all. We don't need riots or the virus or anything. We just need to have fun. So what about rock and roll?
We don't need the virus.
What about hip-hop? What about rap? What about taking our music and making it into something good, positive?
I'm not
Why
a
can't
racist,
we do
but
that?
like
Why
rap
does it have to
music.
be, I'm a faggot, dance to my music? Why do you have to do that stuff? That's horrible.
You're doing it.
You know, God loves you,
Wait,
I love you, my friends love you, you're all God blessed. And that's the way it should be. Happy.
happy.
You can
Uh-oh.
call the program. Give us a call 360-836-4384.
Yeah.
Anybody like Mark.
Anybody can do it. I listen to them, even if they're like weird and scary and like definitely demented. I guess is like. I think they're demented.
What is he talking about?
I'm not a racist. Oh man. He said, "I'm not a racist. I love colored people."
Oh, Mark.
That's really bad, Mark. That's crazy.
Now look, you put the coffee in the coffee machine. First you put the filter in, right? And then you put the coffee in, the coffee grounds in, and you got to read the manual. The manual will tell you exactly how to put the coffee in. If you don't put the coffee in right, it's going to turn out bad. But anyway, you got to put the coffee in the right way.
4:47
And then you
a.m.
pour the water in and stuff, and then you put your cup in, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Now anyway, once your coffee is done, you got to read the manual on how to sip the coffee. Because once you sip the coffee, boy, it's going to taste good. You got to put a little cream sugar, a little doodad and stuff in there. Maybe some cinnamon. That would be good. You like cinnamon? Yeah, I like cinnamon too. Anyway, you put the cinnamon in, a little sugar in your coffee, and cream sugar. You're just doing fine. Now wait a minute. You don't want to smoke cigarettes with that. Cigarettes are bad. Cigarettes give you heart disease, lung disease, scratchy throat. Oh my God, in my throat itches. What the hell? Anyway, you gotta eat. You gotta have your coffee in the morning because that what wakes you up. Now once you have the coffee, you're gonna be just fine. But listen, when you sip your coffee, you gotta read that manual. Because if you don't read the manual, for Pete's sake, you're not gonna get nowhere. Now, one time I was making some coffee one time, and I said, hey, man, check it out. I had coffee, but I didn't read the manual. So that when I had coffee, I didn't do it right or something. It's kind of funny, you know. Let's see. Okay. First you put the filter in, and you got to read the manual, you know. Got to read that sinking manual. Once you read the manual, you put the coffee in you put the grounds in the filter, and then you pour the water in. Now, if you don't pour the water in right, it's not going to come out right. Now, listen, come on, listen. You got to put the water in just right, because you don't want to
I'm concerned about calling them back, but
it's definitely freaking me out.
Yep.
That is, that's a disturbing message. It's actually more disturbing than the other one, slightly. It's,
What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna say to him, I guess.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I guess,
Hello.
Hello, Mark.
Hi.
Hey, it's the program on TV. How are ya?
Oh, pretty good. We're just sitting here doing artwork.
Oh, that's good. You sound kind of hoarse.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
All right.
what kind of art you making today?
Oh, we did like, we don't really do pictures. We just do designs and stuff and kind of wavy letters, or not letters, but wavy designs and stuff.
Abstract art. Abstract.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, well, Rebecca's there too.
We're
right
not smoking anymore. We got off the cigarettes with Nicorette.
Oh yeah, you're not smoking again?
No, if we feel like we want a cigarette, we just have a sandwich or something, or maybe a hot dog or something.
Hot dogs. It's a lot of hot
No
dogs.
worries.
Suck on a hot dog.
Ooh, pack of hot dogs a day.
Well, something to eat, or chips or something.
You know
We
what
can put our mind off the cigarettes,
Mark, you like peanuts in the shell?
If we get a little fat, that's okay. We can always lose weight.
What about peanuts? You like
My
those?
voice is hoarse because I do death metal.
How about peanuts, Mark, in a shell?
Singing death metal.
You know about peanuts? Mark,
Can you hear
Hi.
me?
peanuts?
Peanuts.
Can you hear me? Mark?
Peanuts.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Peanuts.
Hi.
Peanuts.
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 Yeah. That's how, that's a good way to
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, yeah, you get a bowl of peanuts, and then you always have, you got something to do with your hands, because you got to crack the peanuts open and you eat them.
It's true.
Get some of your mouth, sort of like,
Oh, the smoke.
it's like
You mean for smoking?
smoking.
Do you mean for smoking?
Yeah. Yep.
That's an idea, yeah.
I get a whole bag of peanuts.
But we-
They're pretty cheap. You just get a whole bag. It'll last you a long time for like $3.
If we want a cigarette, we can have some chips and dip, or maybe a sandwich or something. Or
Maybe you could have a peanut.
what's wrong with that?
I don't think there is anything wrong with that.
Just have a sandwich or chips or maybe a donut or something.
Yeah. Maybe a
Yeah,
peanut.
that's a good idea, Mark. No more smoking. I know, yeah, the smoking was really bugging me the other day.
We're not smoking, I said.
Huh?
We're not smoking.
That's great.
That's good, Mark.
My Uncle Dan, you know my Uncle Dan, Mark? You probably heard him on the show before, right?
We bought Nicorette. We read the whole box in and out and how to do it, and we quit smoking a week ago.
That's awesome. Way to go.
It's normal. It's not awesome. It's normal.
That's
We
really
just
normal
don't
with you,
smoke.
Mark.
You're like a regular
And
guy,
if we
man.
decide to have,
It's like you're a normal person.
and sometimes artwork or something.
What, is
He
Nick
is so
gum? Is
cool.
it gum?
Gum?
Huh?
Is it gum or the patch?
Gum or fat?
Why would I want to mess with gum? I have plates. I have false teeth. It would stick to my teeth.
So it's the patch?
Gum sticks to my teeth.
What is Nicorette?
Gum sticks to my teeth.
Where does gum stick to your teeth?
We have false teeth.
Yeah, so you don't like gum, huh?
You don't like gum?
Wait, what is Nicorette then?
I like gum, but it sticks to my teeth.
Mark, what is Nicorette?
Mark, what is Nicorette?
Huh?
What is Nicorette? Oh, can
What
you
is
not hear me
Nicorette?
so good?
Nicorette is a gum, but it doesn't stick to your teeth. Your false teeth.
No.
It's a certain kind of gum that don't stick to your false teeth.
Oh, that's nice.
Says it right in the box.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great.
All right,
That's
and
great, huh?
That's regular.
That's
Do
regular.
you have any other topics to talk about other than cigarettes?
Oh,
Oh, you
sorry.
brought it up,
Oh,
Mark.
you brought it up, Mark.
Well, I was thinking about, now I want a hamburger or something because I kind of want a cigarette, so I'm going to have a
Oh,
hamburger.
yeah, you should have tried
Go
peanut.
get peanuts. What's Rebecca?
Where's Rebecca?
She's sitting here doing artwork.
What's Rebecca making? Is she making some?
She kind of wanted a cigarette too, so she's doing artwork instead of a
Uh-huh.
cigarette.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I got my pedal fixed on my guitar.
What kind of pedal?
What kind of pedal?
It's effects pedal,
Just like multi-effect?
Just like multi-effect?
whatever you want to call it there, Kenny.
I want to call it a
I want to
multi-effect.
call it a multi-effect.
I want to call it a fucking car or something,
What was wrong with it?
What was wrong with it?
The plug-in part was loose on the wire and I soldered it. That's all I did.
You fix it yourself? It's always that plug. It's like
That only took a
it's
minute.
like lots of devices.
And I went to the dollar store and got myself a solder gun and a solder, a little bit of solder, for $1. Just you pay tax after that.
It's always the power.
Power.
Oh, I think we're
Oh,
not on YouTube right now.
Go back. Is it gonna go back?
Back. Back.
Excellent connection. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Are we just not moving?
Oh, there's the cars going by.
Yeah, the cars are going by.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, there.
Okay, good.
What'd you eat for breakfast?
I didn't have breakfast.
What do you do in the middle of the night?
Sleep.
Oh, that's good. It's a good thing to do. Gotta sleep.
I'm gonna record a message in the future, okay?
Okay.
Hey, future, test the past.
What are we doing here?
Have a blessed day and you'll always have a good day,
Yeah, Buck's leaving a lot of messages.
Got something to say, yeah.
Listen to some Mark
Positive,
messages today.
Yeah, it's possibly apocalypse. We're going future. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You think it's the
Hey, you guys ever had food at Arctic Circle?
What is that like? Hi, Rebecca. What is Arctic
They have
Circle?
Arctic Circle in Oregon, I think.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a restaurant where you have hamburgers.
Oh, that sounds good.
Hamburgers, huh? Where?
Where?
I said Arctic Circle.
Yeah, but
It's in Oregon.
Yeah, but
In Oregon.
That's where the Arctic Circle is.
Yeah, Oregon.
It's not in the Arctic?
not in the Arctic?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
It's just it's just one place in Oregon, like some diner or something.
Somewhere in Oregon, I don't know exactly where, but I heard it was in Oregon.
Is it good?
It's called the Arctic Circle.
Is it
It's
special?
a restaurant. They have hamburgers.
Is it? Are they special hamburgers or you just, why are you thinking about that?
No, they're dildos.
You eat them at a restaurant? They serve that at a restaurant to eat?
No, you put them in the throat and flush them. What do you think?
Wow. I don't know, Marky. I hope you're doing okay. You gotta.
I'm doing okay till you start asking me these stupid questions.
Oh yeah, that's like, I think, Mark, that is the goal.
That's the nature of the program. If you
Yeah.
didn't notice that.
We're asking the stupid.
I know, I'm trying to get along with you.
Are you drinking water?
Yeah, well, what I do is I drink a cup of coffee, and then after that I drink a full cup of water, my doctor says. That way it kind of evens out the caffeine so you don't get a lot
Well,
when I drink the water.
yeah. I think you're still getting the same amount of
It
caffeine.
kinda
It's
evens
just
it out a little
not
bit.
drying you out as much, I think.
That way you're not getting too much caffeine.
Well, that sounds.
You get the same amount of caffeine, but it water kind of evens it out.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're like diluting it, maybe.
Mark, you been watching?
Yeah,
the
kind of
program?
diluting it. That's exactly right.
You been watching?
Yeah, I watched it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try
I
to
think you guys are doing a real good job on your on putting it together. I think they're a real good job, and I respect that.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken echinacea pills?
What's that now?
Echinacea?
What's Asia?
Echinacea?
What's that?
Don't know?
It's like a herb. Echinacea? That's how my mom used to say it. Echinacea.
No, I don't get into that stuff.
Yeah. Do you take any vitamins at all?
No. Well, sometimes I take, I drink orange juice. That's vitamin C right there.
Hello? Who's it?
Hi.
Hi.
Someone's saying hi. Holy Mountain Boys? Oh, is it Miguel? Someone's saying hi out the window.
Oh, I don't know what's from.
I think it's Miguel.
Oh!
Miguel Pineda.
Well, hey, Mark, I'm gonna call Yellow Fella, okay? We'll talk to you. Thanks for talking to us today. Keep leaving those messages, okay?
Well, you guys have a God bless day and a good day
God
now.
bless. Allah Akbar.
All right, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
God
Thanks.
bless.
God bless. Allah Akbar. Mark's getting...
He's religious now. That's new.
Sounds... so hoarse.
Horse? Yelling all the time, maybe? You think he's yelling?
Something. I don't know. I'm kind of... Very, very aggressive. So...
Yeah. Do you eat those?
Well, do that!
It's like,
No, what you think?
yeah, Mark. Well, he is quitting cigarettes. That'll make you grumpy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That'll get you real grumpy.
Did you get grumpy?
The current subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
But yeah, you could get grumpy.
Y'all felt the program. Hi, how are ya?
We're a we're YouTubers talking about the Holy Mountain today.
Hey, you see that Holy Mountain movie?
I actually haven't seen the Holy Mountain movie, but I've heard it's pretty visually interesting.
That mountain was, had aspects of God.
Yeah.
It was like a pile of dirt. It was so big that you could see it from like a mile away. And it had the power of God in it.
There's a guy, he has a very large hat, and that represents something.
It's like this mountain of dirt was touched by God,
Oh, yeah.
as if it was holy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
There's definitely ripe with symbolism.
Yeah.
Hope you've enjoyed that, Yellowfellow. That was for you.
Yeah, I'm just leaving it. We're just gonna keep talking like we're doing a program on
Yeah.
Northwest Messages. That's
Time
what he
to
likes
go
to
now.
do.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Mark. I smoked some cigarettes in the past, but I guess I never had to like quit. I never smoked enough to be like I'm quitting because I was just like not really ever smoking that much. And then I just stopped entirely one day. I guess I didn't take a lot. You know actually what happened though? A lot of my friends moved away
Oh yeah.
at one point. Who were the smoking people, and they moved to Portland.
Oh yeah.
So everybody in Portland, they're smoking cigarettes, I guess. And they were just like around, they're like, oh, smoke some of their cigarettes.
Still smoking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's like Mark. Mark's quitting cigarettes.
Oh.
Says I'm down to 2 packs a day. 2 packs a day. That doesn't sound like a lot. Sounds like a lot of cigarettes. It's like no, 2 packs a day of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Eating hot dogs.
It's like gotta be so, they're bad, but then you want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Something you're trying to convince yourself it's not bad. I mean, I don't know what I do. I do things that aren't good, that I know are bad. Yeah, I don't wear a helmet.
Yeah.
But that's not bad till it is.
And you're not like chemically addicted to not wearing a helmet. Or maybe
Yeah.
you are. Maybe that's
Maybe.
why.
Maybe I'm wasting time or something like right now. Maybe I should, instead of doing the program, I should be helping the needy,
Oh.
like proactively. But then again, it's like so sometimes I think like if I'm not helping the needy all the time, like I should just be in war zone. I should just like follow a fire truck
Yeah.
and then try to save people from fires like all the time.
Goodbye.
Be like maybe I should become like Batman or something.
Helping people. It's like we took this training at the like art commission thing. It's like a lot of people. It's like a diversity training sort of a thing. And like
Diversity training. How does that like?
well, you know how like the board is a lot of white people.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, you see these people. These people are they have darker skin and they're just like you and me. Like, what are they gonna say?
No, it's not that kind of diversity training. It's about how to like. It's like okay, listen, you're like noticing that maybe you're in a situation where there's not a lot of diversity.
Mhm.
It's like trying to figure out how to recognize like why people are not there. It's not usually because they're like actively excluded, but they're feeling excluded in ways that are like more under the like in the subtext. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like trying to recognize those subtext layers.
We're all white, and that's not good. How do we get?
How do we become not white?
It looks bad for us. We're all white, and it's not a good look for us. How are we going to recruit some minorities to try to balance us out politically?
The whole idea is that if it's all white people, then it's definitely not like fully representative of the community that
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. Where were we coming from?
Helping people?
Helping people. A lot of times when people are like trying to start this, they're like, okay, we're gonna like do a thing where we like, or we're gonna help these people, or we're gonna like include them specifically. And you're like, don't ask anybody what they need or what they want. You're just like, I'm helping you now. I'm helping.
Yeah.
And then you're like, look, I'm doing all this stuff to help you. And you're like, that's not what I want you to do. Like, I don't want you to
Yeah.
help me in this way.
That's like
Like-
white saviors.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. You're gonna help people, but like, how do you know what people even want to be helped with? So, first of all,
I'm going to help minorities.
yeah, can't do
Hey,
that.
do you need help? I'm white. Like, that's what
Here you go. I'm helping you now.
Yeah. Like I'm doing good things. Yeah. I mean, there's no good. There's like, what are you gonna do? That's good. And then it's like, I think back at that time when I saw that woman who was having a medical episode on the street. Remember this?
I bet I will remember it once you start.
So I was biking down the street. This was like years ago, and I saw a woman on the sidewalk, like maybe like laying down.
Oh yeah.
It looked like they were having a medical episode of some kind. Like, I don't know, maybe they were hurt or they're, anything. I didn't know. They were like 4 blocks away, and I was like, I'm gonna go do something.
Yeah.
I don't have a phone, but I don't know what I was gonna do. And by the time I had gotten there were other people there.
Oh yeah.
There was like 3 other people there, and then I was like, I'm here to help also. But I just kept going because they were, I was like, well, it looks like they have somebody else. I don't like.
Yeah.
Maybe those people know that person or something, and there was nothing I could really do.
Like they seem about as qualified at least as I am, if not more. So
Like if I stopped there and I was like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Oh no!"
oh, what could I do to help? He's like,
He's like, "Call a doctor." I don't have a phone, or like, I don't know what thing to say. Like, I don't know what I could have done to help.
I would like to live. I'd rather live in the world where everyone stopped to help, and then you're like, "Ow, I'm injured," and then by the time you make it to the place you need to go, like the hospital or whatever it is, you just got like a crowd of like 80 people all like helping. somehow,
Yeah.
Like in an ambiguous way. Like we're all carrying you on a stretcher.
What? Well, that's it. We did it.
Got some more Yellowford messages, lots more marked messages to listen to, and
Did we call him? Yeah.
the show's over. Sometimes it goes too fast. Now we have to do things that are less fun than the program.
Yeah, lots of things. Thanks for watching. It's Tuesday. Go on TCTV channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, ready to be on YouTube. There's 6 out there, 6 up there, 4 calling message on TV. Yeah. RacerBim.com. Check it out. Bill Rosman's a Mark TCTV, baby, don't stop the shows and first up video. Mark to be popular, Rebecca, stop by, come to the town, Washington, USA, thank you, and viewers, I see you watching, thank you. Hey, John, call me. Oh, yeah, Doc.
Oh yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.